This area here is with the individual sweet potatoes, the 3 that I'd planted back in May to get my slips to go out in the garden. And after I made the videos on the 22nd, we were talking about planting the whole sweet potatoes. So what I've basically done is I've let these continue to grow. I'm gonna stop the video now. I forgot to bring a pair of shears down with me. These vines all the way over here on the end actually are coming from the sweet potatoes in the corner. And some of them have actually sprouted little feeder roots. Given enough time, some of these might even form extra sweet potatoes. So what I was wanting to do was to basically do a thing to show you the vines, the basic potatoes. One is here, one is here, and the other one is here. In the fall of the year, when you dig up your sweet potatoes, if you still have vines like this and they're sprawled out, this vine goes all the way back to this potato right here. If your soil's loose, you could pull them. I'm going to try to pull one potato out of the ground with the vines attached. So you kind of get an idea of some of the vines and such. Alright, there's my potatoes, there's my vines. And as you can see, they're all still attached to the potato. Now, what's taking place is some of the roots have started forming this actual sweet potato. It would take a couple more months of them being in the ground for them to get bigger, but this right here is the starting of the actual sweet potato under the ground. So here's another root. So here's another root. And here's another one. It's so deep down that it broke off from the other roots, so it's still underground. So I'll probably have sweet potatoes maybe coming up next year. Alright, so what I'm seeing is long roots. So if you planted the whole sweet potato, you'd probably still get some sweet potatoes. But I think in the long run, you would get more if you broke the slips off and planted them individually. Alright. I had one to go bad. It didn't make. So that's what it would rot it in the ground. So here again, this is the whole sweet potato, and you can see how the root's trying to come off and form the root structure to grow a new sweet potato. The majority of the vines are still feeding off the main sweet potato. You would get a few where the roots would go down. But like I said, in the long run, each one of these vines Alright, going back to the other sweet potatoes. Each one of these dark colored little roots is the potential for a sweet potato root to develop. And so if you tuck this one little plant, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe six potatoes would form off this one stem. And what they would have to eventually do is get to this point. But as you can see from the regular sweet potato, it's busy producing vine. It's got a few roots, but the majority of it is still wanting to produce a vine crop. So off this one vine, well actually it's several vines. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 vines. That's where it broke from the potato. And here are the 2 trunks going into the ground. And you can see that off this root here, how far away from the top that was in the soil. And this would eventually grow bigger and bigger and would form a big sweet potato. It would be a long one. but it would form a sweet potato. I hope this is helpful, and maybe in September when I get ready to dig my sweet potatoes, I'll do a short video on the Beauregard's and one on the purple ones. But these are purple sweet potatoes. So, and thank you for watching.